From wildfires to floods, extreme weather events have been wreaking havoc across the entire world. So it's not surprising that the climate crisis dominated the United Nations General Assembly session as well. World leaders addressed the issue in their speeches. Some made passionate appeals, some even defended their disaster response, while others highlighted green initiatives in their countries. Listen in.
Climate scientists tell us it is not too late to keep alive the 1.5-degree goal of the Paris Climate Agreement. But the window is rapidly closing. We need a 45% cut in emissions by 2030. Yet, a recent UN report made clear that with present national climate commitments, emissions will go up by 16% by 2030. That would condemn us to a hellscape of temperature rises of at least 2.7 degrees above pre-industrial levels. A catastrophe.
हम भारत को दुनिया का सबसे बड़ा ग्रीन हाइड्रोजन हब बनाने के अभियान में भी जुट गए हैं। अध्यक्ष महोदय, हमें अपनी आने वाली पीढ़ियों को जवाब देना है कि जब फैसले लेने का समय था, तब जिन पर विश्व को दिशा देने का दायित्व था, वो क्या कर रहे थे?
In April, I announced the United States will double our public international financing to help developing nations tackle the climate crisis. And today, I'm proud to announce that we'll work with the Congress to double that number again, including for adaptation efforts.
The Glasgow COP26 summit is the turning point for humanity. We must limit the rise in temperatures, whose appalling effects were visible even this summer, to 1.5 degrees. We must come together in a collective coming of age.
China will strive to peak carbon dioxide emissions before 2030 and achieve carbon neutrality before 2060. This requires tremendous hard work, and we will make every effort to meet these goals. China will step up support for other developing countries in developing green and low-carbon energy and will not build new coal-fired power projects abroad.
Human resources and funding allocated to strengthen environmental institutions have been doubled with a view to totally eliminating illegal deforestation. And the results of this important initiative are already visible. In the Amazon region, we have seen a drop of 32% in deforestation in August as compared to August last year. What other country in the world has an environmental preservation policy like ours? Ladies and gentlemen, you are all invited to come and visit our Amazon. Brazil today is already an example in energy generation. 83% of our energy comes from renewable sources.
The challenges we face are immense. We have to drive the global economic recovery. We have to implement the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. We have to advance gender equality and the empowerment of women. We have to address climate change, maintain peace and security, and protect society's most marginalized.
In the words of Robert Nesta Marley, who will get up and stand up? Who will get up and stand up for the rights of our people? Who will stand up in the name of all those who have died during this awful pandemic? The millions. Who will stand up in the name of all those who have died because of the climate crisis? Or who will stand up for the small island developing states who need 1.5 degrees to survive?
WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.